it wrong that I still care, though you trim me back? Is it bad that I still think you're the best I had? I lost my sleep, couldn't see you in my dreams. When I get lonely, it's my time of day. You call me crazy, we're broken, it won't sustain. Cause when I'm with you gone the next day, you kept me waiting on a heartbreak. Now that I know what love feels like, pretending I told you what I want, but words don't seem to hold my weight. So take me back to where we started, where everything was fun and games. Now I'm the villain, cold-hearted girl wouldn't listen. Never gave you what you needed. I guess you think I'm selfish and a little messed up in the head. Who's gonna tell them that I was clear with intentions from the start? Never gave you more than half my heart. I gave an inch, you took it all. It's not my fault you made that call. Now I'm the villain in your heart. I'm the villain in your heart. Throw away the good parts. They were only spots of color. Blank sheet of paper. No communication. How can I stand on 2 feet? I told you what I want, but words don't seem to hold my weight. So write your lines about me, character assassinate.
시기나.
Tin anh chờ mong anh mà anh hững hờ. Từng đêm nhớ từng tin nhắn không ai biết được. Em cũng chỉ cần một chút hơi ấm của anh. But that's enough, you're out of moves, it's over tonight. Tình đến có biết bao buồn vui, để có lúc mỗi cảnh nói bye. You and I, những ký ức khiến ta mệt nhoài, đã đến lúc buông bờ vai. Why? You and I, please don't say you love me. You love me, 'cause I don't wanna love you no more. Please don't say you love me. You love me, 'cause I don't wanna hurt me, hurt me. Please don't say you love 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 me. Mỗi lần ngoan hôn dần buông xuống từ gần bên nhau hơn, mà nhìn âu yếm làm em mất đi nhớ rằng đã yêu nhau, cho nhau những hy vọng nghe dây dứt trong lòng. Is it love? Is it real? Oh baby don't say you. Mình đã có biết bao buồn vui, đã có lúc một kèm mối quay. You and I, những ký ức khiến ta mệt nhoài, đã đến lúc buông bờ vai. Why? You and I, please don't say you love me. You love me, 'cause I don't wanna love you no more. Please don't say you love me. You love me, 'cause I don't wanna hurt me, don't wanna hurt me. Please don't say you love me. Please don't say you love me. Please don't say you. Please don't say you love me. Please don't say I don't wanna love you. Please don't say you love me. Please don't say you and I. Please don't say me second guessing, thinking that I made a mistake. But inside, feels so nice. Butterflies. Wow, yeah. Got me some type of way with every passing day. Don't let it go to waste. Don't know how much time we have, and it's so hard for me to say what's really on my mind. I hope someday you'll realize that I just want you by my side. No, I can't deny you're the one I'm missing when I get by. Don't really know you, but I feel like I do. Don't need a reason why, I just vibe with you. But I admit that I feel scared. Don't know what to do with emotions I can't use. All I know is nothing can compare. Got me some type of way with every passing day. Don't let it go to waste. Don't know how much time we have, and it's so hard for me to say what's really on my mind. I hope someday you'll realize that I just want you by my side.
음. でもこれお土産。これ美味しいよ。
I was in my room when those fateful words light up my screen. You're trying to be tough, but you are more than I can breathe. I told you what I want, but words don't seem to hold my weight. So take me back to where we started, where everything
Couple of billionaires got inside a suburb. Would you go to that extent to get away from me? God knows we tried to talk it out. And if the rapture came right now, I'd be okay. I would have given everything if you would let me. I would have fought it out until I drowned. Discovering the point where it went south was a therapist who opened up my mind. Now I'm haunted by the thought of throwing grapes.
Lặng nhìn anh chờ mong anh mà anh hững hờ. Từng đêm nhớ từng tin nhắn không ai biết được. Em cũng chỉ cần một chút hơi ấm của anh. But that's enough, your item moves, it's over tonight. Mình đã có biết bao buồn vui, đã có lúc môi kèm môi quay. You and I, những ký ức khiến ta mệt nhoài, đã đến lúc buồn bờ vai. Why? You and I, please don't say you love me. You love me, 'cause I don't wanna love you no more. Please don't say you love me. You love me, 'cause I don't wanna hurt.
Never been to California, never been to LA. So I'll stay home, write these songs, pretend I'll make it someday. My friends are getting married, they're settling down. So I'll lay here, watch the ceiling fall. It's always gone too fast. Like a trip to the beach, where the life of dreams kills me from I can't swim. Haven't seen my twin brother around. Missing his clothes. It's funny just how easily a family drifted. Finally getting married to an angel in uniform. But I still think about Nashville, we're staying near the right clothes. And it's always gone too fast, like a trip to the beach. life of James Dean kills me to think I'm avoiding the pill I can't swallow. And it comes but it won't last, like you watching your life waiting for the good one. And what kills me inside and avoiding the happy ending. Never been to California, never been to LA, so I'll stay home, write these songs, pretend to make it someday. My friends are getting married, settling down, so I'll lay here, watch the ceiling fan go round and round. And it's always gone too fast, like a trip to the beach or the life of James Dean. It kills me to think I'm avoiding the pill I can't swallow. Haven't seen my twin brother like you.
かわいい。
Is it wrong that I still care though you treat me bad? Is it bad that I still think you're the best I had? I lost my sleep, couldn't see you in my dreams. When I get lonely, it's my time of day. You call me crazy, we're broken, it won't sustain. 'Cause when I'm on you gone the next day, you kept me waiting on a heartbreak. Pretend it don't exist. Caught your glimpse out in sex. The distance on my bitterness. Dream your favorite pillow we got into. And I see you every I'm not so fucking upset about you. So I tell her that you died 'cause I don't wanna make it about you. When I'm still dying inside too. These white picket fences couldn't hold me back. And I really want to ask you, are you glad you didn't stay? 'Cause I'm not really happy for you. For you, can that be worst? Why you running in circles? Tangles in a one-track mind. I see pretend it don't exist.
full of billionaires dead inside a suburb. Would you go to that extent to get away from me? God knows we tried to talk it out. And if the rapture came right now, I'd be okay with that.
これ韓国で新しく出た嬉しい、食べたかった食べるのだよ
I would have given everything if you had let me. I would have fought it out until I dreamed. Discovering the point where it went silent was a therapist who opened up.
なんでもいいこれ全部混ぜていいのかないや、ウイスキーで食べて辛いかな
Craves in the sea. You said this is what you wanted. It just means just stay true.
こ
처음 love. Is it love? Is it real? Oh baby don't say you. Đã có biết bao buồn vui, đã có lúc mất cả mối way. You and I, những ký ức khiến ta mệt nhoài, đã đến lúc buông bờ vai. Why? You and I, please don't say you love me. You love me, 'cause I don't wanna love you, no, no. Please don't say you love me. You love me, 'cause I don't wanna hurt me, hurt me. Please don't say you love me. Please don't say you love me. Please don't say you love me. Please don't say I don't wanna love you. Please don't say you love me. Please don't you and I. Please don't say you love me. No. Please don't say you love me. Please don't say you love me. Please don't say you love me. You and I. Chưa mong anh mà anh hững hờ. Tình nhớ tin nhắn không ai biết được. Em cũng chỉ cần một chút hơi ấm của anh.
並んでんじゃないの？
하고 싶어 난 데리러 갈게 너무 지쳐 예쁜 너를 얘기했지만 왠지 조금 미운 것 같아
Never been to California, never been to LA. So I'll stay home and write these songs, pretend I'll make it someday. friends are getting married, they're all settling down. So I lay here, watch the ceiling fan go round and round. And it's always gone too fast, like a trip to the beach or the life of James Dean. And it kills me to think I'm avoiding the pill I can't swallow. Haven't seen my twin brother, I keep missing his calls. It's funny just how easily a family can drift apart. I'm finally getting married to an angel in human form, but I still think about Nashville. We're staying near the record. It's always gone too fast, like a trip to the beach or the life of James Dean. And it kills me to think I'm avoiding the pill I can't swallow. But it won't last, like you're watching your life, waiting for the good part. And what kills me is I've been avoiding the happy ending.
이게 12시 넘어서 해가지고.
Couple of billionaires died inside a suburb. Would you go to that extent to get away from me? God knows we tried to talk it out, and if the rapture came right now, I'd be okay. I would have given everything if you would let me. I would have fought it out. a therapist who opened up your mind.